Hello, good morning, my friend. Today the topic is describe a book you read that you found useful. I think for this question, the keyword is useful. I really like it because I really think that it doesn't matter how many books you've read, but it is really important if you can really get some ideas or concepts that you can make your life better. For me, I'm not a book reader. I don't read a lot of books, but there's one book I like the most, which helps me a lot, which is Chinese Standard. In Chinese, is 弟子规. Well, you may think this is the book for kids. Well, I know that a lot of kids they are reading this book, and if you read this book, you will find that the concepts there is really easy to understand, but it's really difficult to do. And why I read this book and I think this is really helpful because when I learned of the courses of Chinese Standard, there was one teacher, Mr. Cai, taught us about the deep meaning of this book, and I found that is really the wisdom of our Chinese ancestor. Because when I read that book, I found that there are the concepts or principles we can really adapt in our life, especially to improve our personality and also to increase the relationship between us and our family members or coworkers, or increase our communication skill. Yeah, that's real. That's the real case, right? And for example, I like one part of this, and it helped me a lot recently. That is, 扬人恶，即是恶，急之甚，或且作. Which means that if we just say something bad or we complain somebody behind their back, and actually it will have really negative impact to us. And you know what? And I think complaining is a natural thing. I remember that once upon a time when I had a meal with my friends and we complained about one person that we didn't like. And because, I drank a little bit, so I talked a lot and complained about that. And after I waked up, I felt like that, hey, Scott, you see that complaining doesn't make any sense. And also, when I complained about that, at the moment, I felt, wow, it's really released, comfortable. But it is not helpful, right? And also, I feel really bad. And also, this is the thing, I don't want to have that in my heart. So that's why when I read that book again, and I felt like, no, this is not the stuff, I'm gonna do that again. So I try to forgive myself at first, because nobody is perfect, right? And another thing is I remind myself, hey, Scott, you don't do that again. Okay. So I just think about something positive and focus on something good. And then I can just let go of this kind of bad stuff happen in my life. So that's why I really think that a good book that can really help you make your better life. So that's why useful book need to be useful, right? So as I mentioned that it doesn't matter how many books you have read, because you know that it is really easy to publish a book or release to somewhere, but it is really, really challenging to find a good book. So my friend, are you a book reader? So what do you think your best useful book in your life? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.